We sit at 42 degrees, winds out of the north and east at 17 miles per hour, making it feel pretty cool out there. Definitely a lot cooler than how we started the week, and winter alerts on the map. Everyone here highlighted in that light purple shade under a winter weather advisory. Cook County back to the west, up to the north, just across the state line. The winter weather is on its way. This is going into effect tomorrow, starting during the afternoon hours between about 3 and 6 o'clock, and will remain in effect tomorrow night right into the Friday morning commute, set to expire at 7 a.m. So the high impact time will be later in the day tomorrow, carrying over into the early morning hours on our Friday. With that said, an AccuWeather alert in effect Thursday into Friday. That precipitation will start to arrive between 2 and 4 o'clock tomorrow. Rain snow mix transitioning to snow for a lot of us. There will be a sharp cutoff for our counties to the south, and the highest amounts of snow will be across our northern counties closer to the state line. Again, high impact in terms of travel because roads will get wet, damp, and then slushy when that snow starts to come down at an increased rate later in the evening. Satellite and radar right now mostly cloudy, a few sprinkles trying to get going. We're a little too dry for that. Most of that will stay up to the north of us, and this system will continue to just basically dissipate. Our system that's brewing is out of the Rockies here, and it's going to pick up some speed and arriving just a few hours earlier tomorrow. So again, we got to watch out for that afternoon commute tomorrow. And here you can see a healthy batch of wintry weather moving in tomorrow afternoon and into the evening, and a good part of this system will bring much of the region some snow, but it's really all about our temperatures. Now, as we go into the day tomorrow, we start off dry, so no worries heading out the door for the morning commute. It arrives later in the day after about 2 o'clock. Here comes that precipitation, and notice our temps to start mid to upper 30s to near 40 degrees for some of you, especially to the south. So this will be all rain and a little bit of some wet snow mixing in at first. It will take some time, so it's going to just be wet and damp as we head through the evening hours, the early evening hours tomorrow, and then our temps start to drop closer to that freezing mark, especially along and north of I-80. So this is where we'll see the transition to snow first. Notice the rain lingering a bit longer to the south, and then closer to about 10 o'clock to midnight, that line, that rain snow line, starts to drop a little bit farther to the south. Then we get in on some snow action very late as we go into early Friday morning. This is at about midnight. Snow overspreading the region, sticking with us while we're sleeping, and then waking up. We have temps close to that freezing mark, so we'll have to deal with the residual effects of the snow system heading out the door Friday morning for the commute. The heavy snow will be coming to an end, but still some scattered light snow showers possible right through the morning commute, and still anticipating some slick roads because of the system moving through just before you head out the door Friday morning. So how much snow can we expect? Again, it comes down to those temperatures, and when we see that transition over to a healthier batch of snow later tomorrow night. Snowcast indicating those higher totals will be closer to Wisconsin state line, lesser amounts well off to the south. So when it's all said and done, 3 to 6 inches, Lake McHenry just across the state line into Wisconsin, from Chicago stretching back towards DePage, 1 to 3, and then less than 1 inch along and south of I-80 in Illinois, a bit more, 1 to 3 in northwest Indiana. So you can just see that sharp cutoff with that rain snow mix for our southern counties, and we will of course continue to update you as we track this over the next 24 hours. But what you can expect, some hazardous travel as we go into tomorrow night and early Friday. For tonight, temperatures near that freezing mark. Tomorrow, winter weather alert here, AccuWeather alert for our Thursday evening. Then we'll see those snow showers linger early Friday, dry out, looking dry on Saturday, but cold and chilly this weekend, guys. Not feeling a whole lot like spring.